went and saw the paintage in the house. My husband, what he did, well, if you haven't heard before, we bought, no, we didn't. We got this mobile home from someone free. All we had to do was move it. He's like, you can have it if you can move it. We're like, okay. So our cousin Gary and us, we went over there with his diesel truck and we pulled this little puppy over here. Okay, so, but the lady who had been living in it previously had dogs in there, and when she went to work, they didn't have any way to get outside, so they did their business inside the house for probably however long the lady lived there. But the stench in there, I don't know how that lady lived in that. When we first got this house, you literally walk in there and it gags you, it chokes you. It was so bad. And so now my husband's been in there painting the floor, trying to seal it so that no more of that smell can come up. He put a little bit of vanilla in the paint for a little, residual after, just a little light, sweet scent. Our friend Phil told us to do that, so we did. And it sounds like a great suggestion to me. And so he's painting it, and then we're gonna lay some flat wood panels down over that, and then we're just gonna do peel and stick on top of the wood panels. And the wood's gonna be an extra layer of insulation, all that. You want that on your floors up here. As the floors up here in the winter get cold, well, everywhere. If it's cold and you don't have decent heat, you know how your floors get. So that's what he's in there doing, trying to get it done so I can move in. He's doing this for me mostly, because if it was up to him, he'd live in the fifth wheel. He wouldn't care. He's not a material person, neither am I, but I just need a little more space, a little bigger. I want a 4-burner stove back. The 3-burner stoves on those little RV stoves, they're great for weekends, but to live in there and try to cook on that every single day, I can do it. It can be done. It's just annoying, because a lot of times I have to do things in stages because I can't have more than 1 burner going at a time. Like if I have my big skillet on there, the other 2 burners are useless then. So you can't put on meat, like back in the day, meat, potatoes, and veggies all the same thing, all the same time at the stove, and dinner's done in 15 minutes. No, you gotta do it in stages, or it'll cook something in the microwave or something in the air fryer, or vice versa. So it's just gonna be nice to have a full-size oven, because I love to do sheet pan dinners. Sheet pan dinners are amazing. Oh my gosh, and the cleanup, if you put foil on that pan, you're gonna be so happy with yourself. And everything's in there, it's done. I love that. And with these RV ovens, you can't get a very big sheet pan in there. So yeah, the house has been sitting here for over a year. This place has been looking like a little trash dump here for a little bit back here. It has, straight up, and I hate it. But I know my husband, he can only do so much. So I let it sit. You know what, if people don't like it, they can come over and help him clean it the hell up, right? He'll get to it. He just doesn't have the time. He still works full time. He works 40 hours a week. So this is an afternoon and weekend thing, so he doesn't have a lot. He's just doing his best to try to get us in there, because he knows I want to be in there, and he's doing it for me. So thank you, honey, if you ever watch this video, which I don't think you will. But I got a great husband, you guys. I do. I'm blessed with that, absolutely. I got married in 1989. This came apart again. These things. I guess I need to use super glue, because I think that's the only thing that will really glue that plastic well against this. I don't know. Nothing's working though. Little brat. Okay, now what? I want to do that. what we're doing. I'm not even gonna distress it. I'm gonna burp because of the coffee, excuse me. Not bad manners, just good coffee. That's my take on it. Excuse me, told you. Oh, I hiccuped and then burped. Did you hear that? That's how I roll. It's gotta be weird. Okay. Alright, let's do something here. I think that'll work. I'm gonna trim that better. Okay. See, I'm piling stuff over here on top of where I shouldn't be piling things on top of. And then I can't find my stuff. My own fault. I'm literally doing it to myself. Alright, let's use the red, of course. Make this a tuck also, or a tuck. That's tuck, pocket, it does not matter what you want to call it. Subjective. You do you. Always. These, that. I'm not sure where my husband is going. Oh, they might be over there moving. I don't know. I'm not even gonna guess because I really have no clue. He's just in the truck doing something. That's as far as I'm taking it. Okay. Alright, so the bad thing about this is the letters are limit. These are mostly numbers. I've got more letters. That's not a deal. Big deal. So many cool little things in here. Another one of the boxes I found had a spider in. Actually, it was. These are the stickers, but I dumped them into another box. And I threw the box away that the spider was in. Blah. Didn't want that around. Alright, I'm not gonna use the hooks. Too scary. Excuse me. I certainly don't like spiders dying. Of course not. That would make me horrible. And I know I'm only horrible to idiots, so spiders aren't idiots. Okay. maybe. But what are we doing back here still? Is anyone else watching The Gilded Age? Is it called The Gilded Age? It's got Jean Triplehorn. I love her. I don't know. It's a period series. Like The Gilded Age, right? During the Gilded Age. That's what it is. But I don't know. I started watching it. I've been a few episodes in. I'm liking it. I don't watch much. I watch more reality type. Or I shouldn't even say that. I'm really more YouTube now than anything. And I love movies, of course, always have. Watched a lot of them. I'm gonna watch a lot more too. But I'm really digging the realness of some of these vloggers and what they put out. And that's how I learned to do this also. So, thank you, YouTube. You could be a little less strict on your rules, but thank you. I should cut this, huh? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna cut it down and so if you don't journal in your junk journals or glue books or art books or whatever you want to call it, since it's different for everyone, what do you do in yours if you don't journal? Just curious. Because I'm always trying to think of reasons to use these for people who don't journal. Because why would they buy one if they don't journal? They don't realize there's other uses for it. So what are those uses? Give me some ideas. It would really help me when I'm trying to talk to someone about it that might, you know. And that would be very helpful. I appreciate that. If anybody can let me know, I really appreciate it. Just say hi. If you know me and you're watching, because I have 4 subscribers. I've got 4 now. It's the most I've had yet. I had 3, 1 dropped off, and now I've gained 2 more. So thank you. Whoever you are, thank you. And if you want to say hey, say hey. If you want to keep your identity secret, then okay. I understand that too, but I appreciate it. Appreciate you watching, and if you wouldn't mind liking the video maybe sometimes, that would be helpful. Even if you don't want to subscribe. If you liked it, maybe hit the like button. If you have a question, ask it. But it needs to be craft related. I got a question now with some weird stupid thing about sending money to Beyonce. There's just some weirdo got on there. And I just deleted the question. I don't know why people can't just grow up. Seriously. If you're one of the people that do that shit to people, go on and ask some stupid question about how do I get my money to Beyonce? Grow up. Grow up. God. Alright, anyway. I don't know. People are just... So... I guess they might have thought that was funny. Oh, I'll put this over here now, I guess, since I obliterated that side. Alright. So, decorated... What else? We got all kinds. What do we can use on there? No. I'm gonna go with that one because it's the wider of all of those. These are all basically the same. Okay, we're gonna do this the same. Okay. Alright, I'll fill this up here. Might have a little more company here in a second, but I think they're gonna go in there and work. Let's see. Awesome. I think our friend Phil showed up to help him. Thank you, Phil. Appreciate it very much. And I will tell him that for sure to his face. I will tell him to his face that I appreciate him for doing that. Let's see. Because Mike, you know, like I say, he ain't gonna ask. So if you don't just show up, then he won't get any help. Because he's not gonna ask anybody. And he'll be the first to show up at your place to help you, though. Okay, that's one of the reasons I love him so much. Because he loves to help other people. Okay. Oh, sun's coming in here. I'm gonna have to change things a little bit. So I've got coffee dyed paper in the house. I did some more 8.5 by 11 sheets. Just regular white copy paper. Okay. We got this. Me trying to think of how I should do this back here. Hang on. I'm a thinking. I'm gonna plug the cooler in and hopefully it'll keep get me cooler in here without electrocuting myself here. Okay. Let me close this door because the sun's coming right in. Alright. Move this over by the door. So we can get out some air. Hopefully it's not tilted wrong.
Yeah, I weighed 400 pounds and sat behind the wheel of my truck for years.
Alright, we'll see how that works. Alright. Alright. There's a lot going on out there. That's okay. We're in here.
You got the bong in here, honey?
No.
It's in the house?
Yep.
Hi, Dana.
Hi! Excuse me, I'm yelling. Okay. What next? Come on, baby. That's right. Cool it off in here. That's right. Might be able to prolong my time in here a little bit. If it's 100 degrees outside, I'm not going to be able to be in this shed, though. That's just the way heat works. It's a metal shed, and it's going to be really hard to keep it cool. You know, at noon on a day when it's already going to be in the 90s by then, I'm not going to want to be in here. And that's when I usually take stuff inside. I'll get printouts and cut them. That's my favorite thing to do is when I can't be out here, I can still kind of be useful with it and keep staying productive, and I don't mind doing it. So just watch TV and cut away. I don't even actually watch. I just sort of listen because I'm looking at what I'm cutting. And you know, of course I didn't cut that straight. If you think that's going to happen, you are mistaken. Do not. I'm just going to load up some Patriotic up here. This is going to cover it. Oh! Some people, this is the only glue they use. I think Pam at the paper outpost, that's primarily what she uses is Patriotic. It glues fabric to fabric, paper to paper, and paper to fabric, and vice versa. Whatever she says all the time, it's cute. Strings are okay, but I'm just gonna get those. Right. Okay, let's do that. Yes. Noticeably cooler in here. I love it. Nice. Okay. Probably use. Let me see. I'm gonna see something. I'm gonna try to remember to come back and look and see if this comes up or not. I'm just gonna see if this will stick to that. Let's find out. It will stick, but I'm just wondering if it'll stay. Because just like always, you know, I'm hearing it all depends on who you ask when you're trying to find something out. Some people will say, don't ever use glue stick, it'll come off. And then there's others that say, I've been using glue stick for years and it's never come off. So, it's like, yeah, what kind do you use? Because that's what I want to buy. I really would love to find the perfect glue stick. If there is one. I think most of us are on the quest for that. The quest. Definitely not this one. No, no, no. Not at all. This one we're testing. I've used this before, and I think... I don't know. I see it's already... See it's coming. It's dry, and it didn't even stick. This is dry. That's not the perfect one either. So okay, we've established that today. Let's re-glue because this is being difficult. Or should I say it's being itself. This is how glue stick does. And if I know it does that and I continue to use it, that's my fault, isn't it? Does it stay? No, of course not. Mostly, though. Sometimes it grabs. I think it works just enough to keep us trying. And then it quits. It's like, okay, that's it. Alright. Yeah, that's okay. Let me that's gonna do pretty good for me. Okay, this one's done. Oop, I'm doing something out there. Let's put something here. Something like what? Like what? Of course, this won't be the right thing. I don't think any of these have what I need. You know? None of those are gonna have. Nah. Oh, that cooler does feel a little better, I'll tell you. But it's right on the verge of not being enough. The never-ending battle. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna leave it. Okay. Let's get you trimmed off of there, shall we? Without breaking everything. Where'd it go? There it is. I'm not gonna worry so much about the top. I'm almost done with this. I think I'm gonna make my next journal with the coffee dyed paper and everything I just did. So we'll be creating probably another vintage something or other. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway. Next, do what? I just love this blue. I'm not going to put this on there, but it's a great background for anything, you know. Not that, because you have to match the blue, but excuse me. I know I'm bumping you. You be alright. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I was just looking to try something. I'm not gonna do that though. I'm really just no. That's a itty bitty. This can go on something larger. Well, I'm at 35 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and stop this one and go sit down with the guys for a minute, and I'll be right back. Thanks for watching.